This funny car helps to promote the products of Oscar Mayer, a famous hot dog manufacturer from the US. But this is not the only one. People can see 5 similar vehicles on the streets of America. The car is operated not by a simple driver, but by a real hot dog lover who loves to drive the Wienermobiles around the cities, giving out hot dogs and posting photos on social media and answering questions from customers and passers-by. About 26 feet long, the car drivers can work for no more than a year, and it's not easy to get in there. There were about 7,000 applicants for the position in 2008, and each car is unique. For example, one is a modified Mini Cooper, and the first version was created back in 1936, although it was dismantled in 1940. Who remembers the legendary Bloodhound Gang video with the banana car? Here's a similar car based on the 1993 Ford pickup truck, where the car has been pleasing people since 2011, and during this time has traveled across from the west to the east coast and from the north to the south. The car is 23 feet long and has 4 seats, according to the creators. The frame of the truck has not changed, but it was necessary to lengthen the bumpers once the vehicle managed to reach speeds of 85 miles per hour. The creation of this car took 2 years and cost $25,000, but the Wienermobile brings joy to everyone, so it's definitely worth it. The film Dumb and Dumber was not loved by critics, but it is still a hit. In addition to its absurd humor and acting, the audience also remembered the famous dog van car. And this is that car, based on a 1984 Ford Ecoline. It is equipped with a 115 horsepower engine. It's obviously not the fastest, most powerful, or maneuverable car, but it captivated everyone with its cute design. And many tuning enthusiasts around the world have created their own version from the Mutz Cuts van. The original appeared in the sequel to the movie and today is exhibited in a museum, impressing visitors with its excellent shape and a picture on the windshield signed by the actors. While engineers around the world have been creating flying cars, American inventor Jeff Block, known as Speedy Cop, created a plane that you can ride on the streets. He masterfully combined parts from a 1956 Cessna 310 and the chassis of a Toyota minivan, resulting in a Frankensteinish monster that weighs 2,600 pounds and generates 100 horsepower. It was created for a particular task to participate in the parody race, 24 Hours of Le Mans. The vehicle was quite successful in finishing in 64th place out of 85 participants, even though the motor had already covered about 177,000 miles. It survived the race with dignity. There were only a few problems, and that was easily solved, and of course, there were many jokes about the good aerodynamics of the vehicle. And here's another vehicle by Speedy Cop, an upside-down car. It was also created for the 24 Hour of Le Mans and is actually 2 cars, a Chevy Camaro and a Ford Fiesta put together. Like the previous creation, the inventor of this car is that it's not fast. Like the previous creation of the inventor, this car is not fast. The engine powers about 60 horsepower, while the extra 661 pounds of weight weren't helping either. But besides, the speedometer was broken anyways. Not only do spectators, but also many stewards who see the car for the first time are shocked and panic because they thought they'd been in an accident. There tend to be confused looks and wide grins and lots of laughs every time it drives by. Everybody loves it, the master notes. You think that Speedy Cop won't surprise you anymore. What about the world's first amphibious racing helicopter? The design is based on a 1969 Bell Koana helicopter. The helicopter had traveled a lot. It was in Vietnam and used in the police special operations and even survived a flood. The inventor also used the chassis from a 1986 Toyota van, the rear suspension from a Mazda Miata, and parts from an Audi. The amphibious helicopter is powered by a 220 horsepower V6 engine. The helicopter is not fast on the water, but on the racetrack, it could go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 8 seconds. Unfortunately, in 2017, the homemade helicopter burst into flames while being transported, and the driver couldn't stop the fire. However, Speedy Cop notes hardly anyone will build something similar, so there's still a reason to be proud. We close the parade of Speedy Cop's creations with this Volkswagen, which decided to take a little break and laid down on its side. The car was so comfortable that it didn't want to stand up, so now it rides sideways. The basis of the design is the 1976 Volkswagen microbus placed sideways on top of a Volkswagen Rabbit. Thanks to the 120 horsepower engine, the vehicle is capable of racing about 100 miles per hour. According to the creator, it took about a month to assemble. To make it look even more real, the running gear and the driver's figure were printed on a special vinyl film. These huge roller skates were created by the owner of one of America's roller skating centers. Initially, they were created purely for advertisement purposes, but many people built similar cars just for fun. For example, we know about a model car roller skate car is equipped with a V8 engine, but it accelerates only up to 19.9 miles per hour. About 30 roller skate cars were created to advertise skating rinks, but many of them didn't get a chance to ride on the roads or even advertise the company. It's known that due to the increasing incidence of vandalism, some vehicles have to be stored in warehouses. One roller skate was damaged by Hurricane Sally. This story started in 1996 with an abandoned car and a keg of beer, and it ended up with this car that was turned into a whirlpool tub. This homemade car is based on a 1969 Cadillac Coupe de Ville. The 375 horsepower engine easily copes with 375 gallons of water that make the car weigh much more. The vehicle is designed for 5 passengers, and thanks to the fiberglass insert, all systems are reliably protected from moisture. The solution was so successful that it made the Guinness Book of World Records as the fastest hot tub in the world, with a top speed of 54.8 miles per hour. If there's a hot tub car, why not make a hot tub boat? With a little bit of magic, the result is on your screen. The creators of the boat offer to relax in a unique way, and it can accommodate up to 6 people and pleases users with a fully fledged whirlpool tub. The tub is 8 feet by 4 feet by 2 feet. Comfort is provided by the Bluetooth speakers, lighting, and thermostat to keep the water at the right temperature. The vehicle is controlled by a joystick like an arcade game, and the speeds go up to 5 miles per hour thanks to an electric motor. 2 built-in heaters allow you to relax in a hot tub all year round, and there's storage space in the stern. This is a unique engineering solution. The world's fastest shed on wheels was created by an inventor from England, and it reaches 101.5 miles per hour. Even though the design seems large and clumsy, it still received permission to drive on public roads, as the car is powered by 450 horsepower. Audi RS4, and it's based on a Volkswagen Passat station wagon. The homemade car weighs around 5,071 pounds, and it took about 13,000 pounds to build. We wonder if this is the future of mobile homes. At the time, I was dumb enough to say, yes, let's build this thing, jokes the creator of this vehicle. He took the body from a business jet, a 400 horsepower motor, 28-inch wheels, and built the world's only airplane limousine. It accommodates 18 people and is accessible with a special ramp. The guest will find insides everything a limousine must have. A stereo system and a minibar to a sofa and a 42-inch display. The car can be accelerated up to 99.4 miles per hour, despite the impressive size. The limousine is 42 feet long. The car has received all the necessary permits for traveling on public roads and now can reach new heights, almost literally. Peanuts are a very healthy and popular product, and they have a positive effect on the metabolic process in the body. So it's not surprising that an American company built a whole series of nutmobiles to promote its products. According to a member of the promotional campaign, the car weighs as much as 3 million peanuts. One of the Million Peanut cars has already successfully driven more than 150,000 miles. The first version of the automobile was built in 2011, and there are currently 3 active in use among the automobile teams, as they visit and organize various events, offering to take commemorative photos and handing out souvenirs and bags of peanuts, of course. What you're seeing on your screen is a sporting event worthy of the Olympics, namely the Pumpkin Regatta. It takes place in a variety of countries from US, Germany, and it's a real gift for those who love to grow giant pumpkins. If you hollow out the pumpkin correctly, from the inside, it's quite capable of keeping an adult man afloat. For example, an Atlantic giant pumpkin once achieved a record of 2,624.6 pounds. Paddling is usually done with paddles from kayaks, canoes, and other small boats. Often the participant wears bright costumes, which is a requirement in many regattas, so the race starts looking like a carnival, always pleasing both athletes and spectators. Comment your favorite vehicle in the comment section. This was all for today. Hope you liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for even more. Hit the bell icon to get the latest updates and notifications. Stay safe, and we'll be back soon with another vehicle.